should maybe do my hair. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. Hair done as quick as that. Let's get to the video. First we need the keys. Gotta love a cold start, gotta love it. This bus is taking the mick, man. Woo! Shit! Oh, them bangs are mad, absolutely mad. Today's video, it's nothing too exciting. It's just for anyone that's looking to buy an Astra VXR or someone that might have just got one. It's just a couple of things that I'd advise to check before you either buy, or if you're conscious of something and think, oh, there's a problem with my car. So this is just a little heads up to help you lot that either have got one or are looking to buy one, because when I first bought this car I didn't know so many things to look out for, but now I own one and I've been on the forums, there's quite a few things to check out for. So I'm gonna get some fuel. People say V-power. Do you believe in V-power? Because I just normally put regular fuel in. Maybe when it, if and when it's maxed, then yeah, but get some Shell V-power just for today's video, and we'll get to the destination, so stay tuned. How many of you do that? Always get 1 penny over. It's a little thing that pisses me off. Miles do we get from 20 quid V-power? I'm gonna go for 120. No, about 80 miles. I don't know what I'm doing here. I really don't. 80 miles I'm gonna go for. Not bad, not bad. Yes everybody, I'm trying to do something a little different just to shake things up a bit, because no one looks the same normal stuff. What we're going to do is don't buy it before you watch this video. Obviously I'm not saying don't buy one, because I do love mine. This is just some little things that if I can just say to you, check this out, check that out before you buy it, then hopefully you might either get money off it or you'll avoid a wronger. So here's some things that to check out for. So we'll open the bonnet. 3, 2, 1. Dunk. There it is, open. See how fast that was? That's the magic of editing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to run through a couple of things off the top of my head and my hands that I can try and inform you the best I can. I haven't got a notepad to go, oh bloody hell, this. So this is just literally off the top of my head, important things that you should know about the Astras. So let's get it on the handheld and I'll show you. Firstly, with any car that you go look at, you're going to want to check the coolant levels. So obviously your coolant, and I've got an aftermarket air filter, but if they have got that, just tell them just to undo it, just so you can get to the oil pipe. So obviously check the dipstick and see if it's in level, because these do suffer from leaking oil. So more than anything, I'd want the car to be cold, so then when it does fire up, you know it's a cold start, because they could have done something to go, oh, it's warm. Why is it warm? Because there could have been a leak or anything. So or it might not even start cold. So let's get to it. The one main thing that could be an issue with the car. So engine bay, I had this problem on my actual car.
I had oil leaking from along there, along the top of the engine. So see there where the rubber is, apparently that's the cam gasket cover that leaks on these. It's not an expensive fix, it's just a case of undoing those bolts, taking the top of the cover off. You'll probably do it, if you want to do it yourself, probably 30-40 quid, probably not even that much. Obviously it depends how brave you are, because when you do open it up it's like, oh crap, engine, if I drop anything in there it's game over. So like I say, do the cardboard method, draw it out, put the holes for the bolts. Every time you do one, drop it in. So that's the cam cover. After I fixed that, because obviously it was like that was the problem, I changed that, cleaned it all up and that, and funnily I was like, I'm still getting oil, it's still leaking oil. It was literally drinking oil by the gallon. And then I was checking it and I was getting oil coming through the studs, and I could see it all down there. After doing a bit of research, go on VXR online, anything that I've missed off, go on there and they'll be able to pick it up for you. But I've heard of a thing called valve stem seals. Couldn't really tell you what they do, to be honest with you. I have no idea what they do. But they're supposed to retain the oil somewhere, I believe. And what was happening, apparently when the piston goes up or down, oil was seeping in, which was getting in through the exhaust manifold, and then it was pouring out there. Mine was really excessive. The bloke said it was it had actually leaked. The valve stem seal got stuck somewhere, and it was actually just pouring oil through like a good one. So replace that. The garage I took it to, it cost me £250. They didn't have to take the head off the engine to do it. They had this special tool that they could just take it off, so roughly about £200. Obviously you've got the puppy that gives you boost, the turbo. These turbos are renowned for failing. Touch wood. Touch wood, I never have a problem, but I know people that have had problems where it's just the turbos have gone. But you can hear that when you drive. You might be able to hear a little grinding. If the shaft's got loads of play in it, you'll hear it grind, or it won't boost properly. Or this is along with your valve stem seals, which you probably won't know. Obviously get him to start the car, but you stand behind it and you should be able to see if there's any like smoke, like if there's like blue smoke, that should be oil. So oil seeping through somewhere. It'll either be, I'm no mechanic, but it'll either be your turbo's failing, which is letting oil through, or the stem seals. So definitely stand behind the car and let it just sit there, and get him to just blip the throttle and stuff, so you can see if there's any smoke, and you should be able to see it then. Next, I don't believe I've got a screwdriver for this, so I'll go and check now. So 3, 2, 1, and I'm back. Just checked, I haven't got one, unfortunately. This is just another thing to check, just in case. On the suspension, if you take this cap off and just check in there to look at the rust on the nut, because when I bought mine I had knocking coming from either the drop link or the top mount, so I was like, oh, I'll replace it as you do. And the top mount nut was, I've never ever saw anything like it. Obviously some of you have got Astra, so you will know this. If you've ever took that off, you will know it is rusted like you wouldn't believe. So that's just another thing to check, because that could be a nightmare in the future if you do have problems with your suspension. So definitely check that one out. Secondly, check your paintwork properly. My car was alright when I first got it. I started jet washing it with a hose, and the paint has just literally gone, see you later, just, yeah, bye. Jet washing it, and then the paint's just gone. So I'll just show you a couple of little bits that I'm going to need respraying, unfortunately. So we've got this little bit there, just the jet wash on that, just a little cheap Karcher, and it's pushed that off. Here, it's just flaked away. Even like there, lacquer there. The car's like, I know it's like 10 years old, but come on. Here as well. Look. Oh yeah, Sam didn't want that anyway, mate. Yeah. Look at it. What is that? And then I've got it on the side skirt, passenger side skirt as well. Just a bit like that. So I don't know why you can see that. So, last but not least, which I think puts most people off, they hear about the chocolate gearboxes. On the Corsa VXR I had, I was getting rid of the car because I knew it was coming, and I was told that when you drive, if you put it into gear and like move off the clutch, you should feel the gear stick will move a bit, but more noticeable was the whine. It was like I had a cat in the gearbox because it was going zzz, like you. If your gearbox has gone, you will know, because the bearings just begin to fail. My one did on the Corsa. I don't know how. They just fail over time, I guess, and if you're giving it some stick, it's just inevitable. I might change the gearbox oil on this, to be fair, because I've had it nearly 2 years now and I haven't done it, so we'll get that. Other than that, really, check owners maybe, because these cars do like to get passed around quite a bit. People just map them up and then sell them, which I'm kind of doing that, but I'm just doing it for you guys, just so I can have fun modding cars, and I can show you what goes wrong, what goes right, how much this costs, how much that costs, and how I did it, and if I do fail, how to overcome that fail. Even like the cost of them, they're just dropping down in price now, like quite a bit. So if I did sell mine, I reckon I'd lose a couple of thousand, which isn't good because we don't want to lose money. Yeah, hope this helped. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe like, share to all your pals, and subscribe if you wanna. Thanks for watching. Just been Hayden. Do get any smoke like that, ask if it's decatted, because it stinks of fuel now, and if you did see any then, that's either because my turbo's fucked, well, or it's just because it's letting loads of fuel out. I would like to get it to flame, but I don't want to kill the car, so maybe when it's mapped we'll get a cheeky rev cut limiter on it, and I'll show you guys what a rev cut limiter is if you don't even know. But I'm just going to do a couple of little driving shots, nothing too mad. One of you asked for a little
speedy intro if I could do that. So I'll get that done for you. Thanks for watching.